Hi, this is Jenny G. Perry, and this is video number 3 in the Jennylicious Jewels video series, and I'm going to call this Self-Care for the Sparkly Soul. This next question comes to us from Doll Thickness Brayland, and it says, "Good morning. I have been going through a lot of pain dealing with the divorce of 13 years and having to split my children up. I try every day to keep positive and keep a smile on my face. Any advice?" Well, this is such a doozy. Divorce is like a death in the family, and anything when it comes to our kids just is so intense. There's no right or wrong way to deal with this, and it's going to take a certain amount of time for each individual person. I'm going to give you my response, and then I'm going to elaborate on that. But just be kind to yourself, and also if you know anybody else who's going through divorce, don't judge them. Sometimes people kind of go through a little bit of a metamorphosis as they find their way as a single person versus the person that they were when they were married. Okay, remember, this is an opportunity for a wonderful new beginning for you. God is opening a new door for you to walk through. Big hugs though, because right now is your obstacle to conquer. But I know good things lie ahead. Every day use affirmations, meditation, walks, appreciating nature, a gratitude journal, music, and whatever you can do to get your good vibes flowing. Your energy is dependent on some of the choices like these that you make that nurture your soul, which will make the rest of it a tiny bit easier. I hope this helps. Now, whether it is going through an adjustment with a stressful job, a divorce, an illness, whatever it is that disturbs our peace, this is when extreme self-care comes to be really important, and it's when we think we don't have time for it. I have such an appreciation for single moms. I don't know how they do it. I know I have 4 kids with 1 on the way, and people say the same thing to me, but I have the utmost admiration because my husband, when he is around, he is, super helpful. Even though he works a lot, when he is off, he is like my go-to man. So with that said, things like I had suggested with the taking walks, listening to music, whatever it is. But if you don't do things like that, that's when it makes everything feel like it's so much work and you're trudging through life. And especially if you want to have the strength to show your children that you are resilient and to show them how you overcome adversity, that's when you need to take care of yourself. And it's not about going out to get a pedicure or doing anything that's superficial like that you might not even have time for. But every night, if you can write down in a journal your hopes and dreams for the future, things that you are grateful for, whatever nurtures your spirit, it is going to make a world of difference. But it's easy to spend most of the time stuck on the divorce and whatever it is that we don't like that's going on. But when we don't spend the time on what is working in our life or what we want to happen in the future, then life just seems like it completely sucks. And so this is a time where you have to really look at it as, if you want to get your sparkly soul going, you have to exercise self-care right now. And what's going to be something that one person loves is not going to be what somebody else loves. So it might be that you're like, I'm going to take a bath every night, or it's going to be that I take a bath every Saturday night and I get a glass of wine and get my iPod and I just really enjoy my Saturday night instead of worrying about going out and dating. Then do that. But you have to really take care of yourself, just like you would tell your girlfriend. If your girlfriend came to you and was going through the same thing, it'd be really easy for you to give her tons of suggestions on what she should do for herself. But then it's a lot harder to implement that when it comes to yourself, because you think, oh, I don't have time, or it's just not that important. But that's the thing, is that it is really important. Your mood is not going to be always high, and it's not expecting that you're always going to be smiling like, oh, I'm getting divorced, this is great. But if you can try to do things to build your energy field and keep it clear and high, then you're going to look at things from a totally different perspective, not from the victim perspective, which is going to keep you stuck, and it's going to keep beautiful opportunities from being presented to you. You won't even see them. So I hope that this helps. I love answering your questions. I have a couple more questions that are coming in, and so look forward to seeing you next Monday when we have our next question. So if you want to ask a question, message me on Peace, Love, Joy, Sparkles. Blessings. Bye-bye.